Hello everyone, well done on getting in assessment number 1. So I really enjoyed reading your work. I'll say straight up that I think the real value of assessment number 1, other than obviously a few marks, which always helps, but it was such a small piece of work, and I know for a lot of you, you probably did it quite quickly because as 10% you probably didn't think it was worth too much effort. But I really think for me, the value was in being able to give you feedback that I thought would help you for assessment 2 and 3. Some of it, given this assessment did incorporate discussion board posts, etc., it's a little bit different to your upcoming assessments, but still I tried to focus on something that I thought you could work on for assessment number 2, which when you spend more time on your work, you might do so anyway, but I encourage you to look at it that way. If you feel that, you got 1 or 2 marks lower than what you would have liked to, major if, then please look at it as valuable feedback. I encourage you to do that, even though it is, by all means, your right to ask for a review or further comments. So, but like I said, well done, and I think it was a really good start. This isn't an easy unit, and I think when we're looking at assessment number 2, it's covering also an understanding of methodological approaches to security. Okay, don't be bamboozled by that term. Part of what methodology is actually how you define security, how you break it down, how you actually look at it. So this is really getting away from just really brief definitions of security into the way that different approaches actually measure it and analyze it. So when you're doing your reading, start to bear that in mind, start to actually look at the schools and the approaches and how they look at security. My purpose here for this recording is not to go through in detail assessment number 2. There is a collaborate session that I believe may be next week, but Dan, the unit coordinator, is the one who'll let you know about that. And that's where we go through the assessment in more detail. And obviously there is a Q&A on discussion board as well. So please at least have a read through. If you can't make the collaborate session, you can always listen to a recording. As a team, we tend to be brief on the collaborate sessions, so don't feel like you need to spend an hour. Usually it's more like in the vicinity of half an hour. We just go through what we need to. One of the main purposes of it too is the Q&A, because we just really walk through the criteria sheet and the assessment sheet, but the questions and answers tends to bring up the kind of things that you're probably going to want to ask yourself. So please, if you can, at the very least, listen to the recording, watch out for that announcement. Again, well done on assessment number 1, and I look forward to the next instalment, which is coming up in just a matter of weeks. Thanks, team.